Hello, 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 and welcome to Manor Lords. I'm Evey Greenbarrel, and I'm so excited to be playing this game. It has been highly anticipated. It had like 3 million wish lists over on Steam, which is incredible, and I'm so excited, and I think everyone else is too. So let's jump into a brand new game. Now, first off, we get to choose our Manor Lord, I guess. We've got a few different choices. Not too many females, but I guess that's to be expected. Let's go with this lady with the lovely kind of braided hair. This is Evey, of course. And as far as a coat of arms, there are so many choices to be made here, but I do have an idea, I think, of what I would like. And we are not Evey Greenbottle, but we are Evey House of Greenbarrel. All right, perfect. Now there's 3 different scenario templates you can start on. So there's one that is just reach large town settlement level, and then afterwards you can continue in endless mode. There's also restoring the peace, so having to conquer every region. And then there's one where you have to survive all the attacks and also reach the large town settlement level. Now this is my very first playthrough through, so I think we're gonna go for the rise to prosperity, and we're gonna keep all of this as balanced. I think life is gonna be quite good, probably, for our people. All right, jumping in. Isn't that just so pretty? All right, and we zoom in on our area. Now there's only currently one map in the early access. Is this us here? I think we've started off in the corner here. So this is the whole map. And I think you can start maybe on any of these tiles in the map, but we've started in this corner. I have no idea how you'd even go about saying that word, so I'm not gonna try. All right, so this is our area. I guess we can later maybe conquer the other areas or expand into them, but we need to reach the large town settlement level to achieve victory. And where are all of our people and where have our stuff? So we've got a berry deposit over there. That's quite good. We've got a clay deposit, an iron deposit. We've got wild animals. Here are our people. They're in the homeless tents because they don't have any place to live at the moment. So all right, so in Manor Lords, the first thing we need is to make sure we have food and fuel and roofs above their heads in order to survive. And currently, we've got enough food for 4 months, and currently we're not consuming any fuel, so that's not a problem. When it gets to winter, though, then we will consume the fuel, and it would be a problem. We need to put some roads in here. So we've got wild animals over here, so we are going to probably want to put some sort of hunter over there. I don't know what we have for as far as like fertile land goes. All right, we've got underground water. Okay. So lots of water coming kind of through the middle. That's where we're gonna put wells. We've got some fertile soil kind of up towards this way. Terrible for flax though. Barley, we're not gonna be growing much barley in this region. Oh, rye we can definitely get up there though. Ooh, there's later gonna be smell maps and fire hazard maps. That's cool. Not in the game at the moment though. But I think knowing that the underground water is kind of in this area, I think we could set up our houses here. We're also going to need though, before we get to the water and the houses, we're going to need a logging camp to start collecting some wood. So we actually are going to need to make some roads, and there's roads already here. So let's bring a road off of there, maybe back into this, and this could be the woods that we farm, or we could farm over in that woods. Wild animals are over here, so I don't think we want to farm where the wild animals are. So let's just bring a road. This is seeming like a very large road. Maybe we want to loop it around. Well, I'm not really sure what we want to do. Okay, how about a nice circular ring road for now? I'm assuming this like homeless tent camp is going to be temporary. I don't know though. Now this game, you can set up markets. So I'm thinking of like a nice big market in the center with like the houses kind of running all around it. And then we'll have like spokes coming off with the different roads. Like this maybe, and maybe even... This could be a really terrible design, but we're going to try it. It's kind of like a wheel and spoke pattern, and then we can put the houses inside that. But we do need to get this logging camp in so that our people can start actually getting wood. And if we put it over here, then I think we can have kind of things not too far away. Let's set that as a very high priority. Now in this game, you have families, and the families you can assign to different jobs. So when this is built, we're going to assign a family to work there. So not just like one person, but the whole family will work there. It's kind of like the industry of that family. Currently, we have 5 unassigned families, which is just fine. Any unassigned families will automatically work on construction. So here they are. The unassigned families are coming over. They're going to start building this. Let's speed time on a little bit as we watch them work. Look at that. That's so cute. The little oxen's pulling over the wood, and they're laying out the buildings. Oh, there it goes. It's popping into existence. Very nice. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, there's so much detail in this game. That is incredible. Look at that. That's looking really good. Okay, the logging camp. It must be almost done. What else do you even need in a logging camp? Oh, wait. Oh, The ox is bringing more wood by. This is so good. Is that enough wood? You only needed, yeah, they needed 2 of these big timbers, so that should be enough for them to complete the job. Here comes another building in. All right, construction camp is finished. So now we're going to assign a family. We can assign up to 3 families in here, but just 1 for now. Oh, actually, no, we have 5. Let's assign 2 in there for now. We'll take 1 out later, and then we'll just go down to 1. The other thing I think we want to worry about is food straight away. So why don't we get a hunting camp in over here? If we put it in the red zone, we'll scare the animals away. So we don't want to do that. So let's put it right there. And then we can start hunting to make sure that we have food, because we want to make sure we have a good supply of food. And the other thing is, at the moment, all of our goods are outside. So we've got supplies that are just sitting outside. We need to build a storehouse and a granary. But we will have to have someone work at those as well. But I think we can have someone work in them just to get it finished. And then we can have someone not work it anymore. I think. I am not 100% sure. Feels like the granary should be semi near the marketplace. So I might stick it in this bit. And then the storehouse, possibly down on the edge, down there. Okay, the idea is that this is going to be the marketplace in the middle. So we'd have a well somewhere in the center. I'm going to put a road going all the way around so they can access it from multiple sides. And I might stick a road going through the center as well and connecting that up too. So we can have like a few different market areas possibly, but make it easier for people to get to the water. And we might have like at the church in one of these or some and other things as well. The hunting camp has finished. Let's stick 1 family in there so they can start working on getting us some food. Then hopefully we'll start working on the storehouse and the granary to kind of get them built before there's any sort of bad weather, because we don't want bad weather spoiling our goods. We're also going to really need to get houses, because people are going to be unhappy if they're just like living out in the rough. I really like how you make houses in this game. So you just have to put the plots points down, 4 of them, and then it kind of fills in with the grid. So there you can see like a massive one. I can't afford it though, because for each of these plots, I think it costs 2 wood and or 2 timber. We don't have 2 timber at the moment. So we'll have to make a smaller section for now. There, you can have small houses. So on this one, you can see the one on the 2 on the far right. I just have houses, and then the left one has like some sort of workshop. Now I kind of want them all to have those kind of workshops. I think those are like specialty garden buildings, which is good because then they can kind of gather their own resources. You can also change the plot divisions. So here we've got houses with room for like kind of an add-on, and then those in the back. So let's go for that as a division. Okay, looks like our granary has just finished. We need to put a family in there because they're going to be the ones who move the resources from the supplies into the granary to make sure that we actually have those. Right, we only currently have 1 log in storage, which is not a lot, but we've got the 2 families in there. They're out there debranching trees and felling trees and guiding an ox around. There's somebody in our little clan called Ditz. What a name. Oh, it's adorable. Little Ditzy. All right, we no longer have any goods just out and about, so I think we can close off the granary. We do still have exposed goods in the generic storage. Let's put a family in there now and get those put away. And then we can start focusing on getting these houses built. Oh, and here they are building the well as well. There it goes. It's going in. There we go. Construction is finished. Now at the well, I think they'll just help themselves. We don't need to have anyone working there. They'll just, when they need water, they'll go get it. I mean, they need a house first, but we're working on it. The ox is bringing the wood over. Oh, it's so good. There you go. Dig the foundation out. Gotta flatten the ground a bit. All right, looks like all the resources have been put away. So I'm going to remove this family from working here and have them join the construction team so we can get these houses built. Here comes another one of our logs trucking over. Oh, that is just fantastic. And there we go. The house is being put in. That is so cool. You can get some really cool angles with this game. It's just fabulous. Look at the house go up. Oh, look at the thatched roof. Oh, it looks fantastic. The birds flying in the background, the ox walking by. It's all very good. All right, there we go. We've got a spot. So homeless will move into the plot, and if approval is high enough, it might attract new families too, which is very good. So we do need to be attracting new families. Currently just have space for 1 family. We definitely need to be increasing that. So we're going to need to be putting in a few more houses. We could do these kind of houses with those little annex things, or we could just do 3 regular houses. Let's just do 3 regular houses this time. They've got water access, but they don't have a church level. So taking a look at the houses, we can construct a backyard extension on so we can get a vegetable garden. Allows growing vegetables, requires plowing and harvesting labor. Yield just depends on the plot size. We can get a chicken coop, which provides a passive yield of eggs. Or we can get a goat shield, which provides a passive yield of hides. Oh no, they're not even milk. I thought it would be milk for sure. Also, you can later get an apple orchard once you've researched something or like learned about it. A bakery, a blacksmith workshop, a brewery extension, a joiner's, a cobbler's, tailor's, armor's, and fletcher's. Oh, I wonder, are those the same extensions or is that going to be that build on that annex thing that we had? You know what? I'm really not sure. I guess we do want to get an extension though. If we do a vegetable garden in there. Oh, construction started. That was really quick. And then if you guys maybe do the chicken coop and get eggs, then we could have some veggies and some eggs. And that sounds very good. So there we go. Those gardens are going to be going in, and then they'll build a chicken coop at some point as well. It's currently under construction. Look at the chickens! Oh, it's so good. Okay, they probably should close that back gate though. The chickens are going to wander away. Oh, look, it's very good. I love that. That adds a lot of like life to the game, I think. Like, you can choose what you have in your backyard to give some special bonuses. I mean, there's no reason why they couldn't, cut down trees in the day and then grow some carrots in their backyard at night. That's delightful. Now, I think all of these ones, we've made them big enough to have that backyard as well. So yeah, this one is finished. So, oh, not enough wealth. Oh, okay, I see. That has cost us. What did it cost us? Some sort of wealth that we don't have enough of now. Here. Regional wealth. Amount of money owned by villagers from this region can be used for import or converted to treasury via a tax policy. Okay, so we need to get more wealth then. We currently only have, I think, one family still homeless, so that house needs to just get built, and then everybody will be covered. And then I guess we'll want to build a few more houses in case we do attract any other settlers. Okay, somewhere on this map I saw, berries, but the berries are way over there. Settlement has increased. To get more population, you need to have enough empty burbage plots, and your approval needs to be over 50%. Okay, so we need to get our approval over... Oh, our approval... Oh, it's only 47% actually. I guess because we have a -3 because we had homelessness. Now we don't have homelessness, so that might be... It might go up. We do need to get some empty houses in. Possibly back here. Those are kind of good plots there, so... Yeah, let's go for those 4 back there. They could build those whenever they get to them. They're not super high priority. We'll just leave it at medium. Now we're low on fuel. It is May though, so we should be okay weather-wise. But one thing that we're going to want to get is our woodcutter's lodge so we can produce firewood. I might stick that next to this building. Yeah, we'll stick that here. They can start building that. I'll say that's actually more of a high priority. We want to probably get a good storage of firewood before winter because we don't want to freeze to death. And currently looking like we have like 23 meat and 15 bread and 1 egg. I wonder if that came from our backyard chickens. 15 firewood currently sitting around. Later we'll be able to get charcoal, which is cool. Crops, crafting materials. There's so many things you can get. Commodities and military things. And we're going to need to be able to make planks as well. I wonder how the hunting camp is going. Hunting limit is 10. Oh, they currently have 9 hides there and 22 meat, which is very good. Oh, there's only 9 wild animals left though. We don't want to hunt them to extinction. So what if let's limit this even more. Let's make it down to 3. Hopefully those animals will reproduce at some point. Although, do we have enough food? We've got 23 meat. I wonder if we take the family out of here completely. Okay, because they've just killed another deer. People suffering from disease may stop working. Access to herbs might speed up the recovery, while varied diet increases disease resistance. Got it. How do I get herbs, though? Okay, I'm going to take the family out of the hunting camp for now. I'm scared that we're going to hunt these animals completely to extinction. Oh, there is more now. There's 10. Okay, so we've gone back up. Let's just take those out of there for now. Let's get that kind of recovered. I think probably put the family back into the granary for a second, just to make sure that all the food does get moved into there. Yes, they should move the meat down there. Now, the only thing I think that they're going to want is market plots, and I don't think it hurts to put market plots in early. I can find them. A well-supplied marketplace is the lifeblood of your town. Assigned families will set up stalls automatically as long as there's enough space in the market. Okay, so this is now the whole market area. So if anyone wants to make a stall, they'll come and set it up. It looks like somebody already is. A food stall. So I think the family that's working in the granary currently is coming to set up a food stall here. Oh, here we go, a nice little green and yellow one. And then hopefully they stock it with a bit of food, and then everyone has access to getting food. There we go, we've got some meat going in, some bread coming over. Excellent. So then I think people can go there to get food for their houses. Yeah, food stall supply they've got. They don't have fuel though, or clothing. I think the clothing will be a little while, but the fuel we're going to be getting soon. Because we do have the family working in the woodcutters. Oh no, we don't have a family working. Okay, we need to put a family in the woodcutters lodge. So then someone should be turning our logs into firewood. Here we are, the Woodcutter's Lodge. Anybody coming? They're taking the ox off. Oh, look, they're working their back garden. They're getting those vegetables planted. Ooh, the firewood stall has been constructed. So here we go. Just behind the food stall, we've got the firewood stall. They'll start to bring some firewood over. That will make all of our people happy as well because they'll be able to have a bit of fuel there. Currently, there's no supply. They've got to actually bring the stuff over. A lot of abandoned hand carts also. Probably people were moving things and I interrupted them. There we go. Okay, our firewood is officially in the stall, which means yes. Okay, people are happy with that. We need to get a church though. Let's take a look at the building. A wooden church. A wooden church costs 5 timber, 20 planks, and 10 stone. It fulfills 1 level of faith required for the Burbage plots. Provides hallowed ground for burial of the dead villagers. Workers become grave diggers. Okay. I guess we'd rather have the wooden church with the hollowed ground than the corpse pit, which is a bit harsh. But we're going to need planks to build the church. So to do planks, we're going to need the saw pit. I'm going to put a saw pit in over here. The other thing that we might want at some point is the forester's hut, because currently we just have things that are cutting down trees. We may actually want to grow the trees again at some point. I probably should have left space for a path in between one of these buildings. Actually, you haven't started building this yet. Can you cancel? Yes. And then we're going to build just a little path going back here. I'll figure out where that has to go later, but for now, just a little path just in case we need it. And let's put the saw cutter in. Put them there, and then the free forester I'm going to have back here. Yes, I'm happy with that. So there we can have the saw pit for making timber, or for turning timber into planks, and then we'll have the forester's hut back there to replant this forest because I don't want to completely deforest it. There we go. Everyone is having a nice time. I think everyone's having a nice time anyways. They seem to be having a nice time. Our approval rating's up to 51%. We do have those 2 spare houses, so maybe with the approval rating this high, we'll be able to get a new family come and move in. Because yeah, these 2 houses back here, I believe are still completely empty. We've got some family members working in the market stalls. It's not a very busy day at the market today. They seem to be just chatting to nobody. But at least it's got a very good supply of food and wood. And it looks like we've got fuel available for 3 months and food for 7 months. It's currently June, so 7 months would get us to, into winter. We are going to need more food than that though. So we may have to open up our hunting camp again. Ooh, we're getting some rain. All right, well, good thing all of our supplies are indoors and dry. But our storage is full. In the saw pit? Okay, if we put a family into working in the saw pit, we do not have any people free to work on construction. We're not currently trying to build anything at the moment, so I think it's fine to have them all kind of filled. Oh, we still have 2 in the logging camp also. I think we have quite enough logs. Let's take a family out of there and maybe just put the family in the forester's hut. They can kind of reforest for a bit while the other family's chopping things down. So we still have a supply of wood coming in, but a little bit less because we did have those 2 families in there, and I don't think we needed both of them in there. Our logging camp is constantly full of wood. We don't have anybody working in the storehouse at the moment, so I think that's why they're not moving the logs over, because there's nobody here. We don't have a family who can work there though, so I don't know who I would take out. Let's take out the logging family. So no one's going to be getting logs for the moment, but we have a store of 27, which feels like enough. It keeps telling us that it's full, so we'll just leave that for now. Of course, the saw pit is using those, and so is the woodcutter's lodge, but that's okay. I think it's important that we get this saw pit going. We do need these planks. Oh, 10 planks it says we have. Can we get the church put in then? Oh, that's pretty big. It's bigger than I was expecting it to be. Not enough goods. What are we missing? All right, we need 20 planks. They're at 15 now, so we're getting closer. Just need to give it a few more minutes and then we'll be sorted. There's no unassigned families to guide the ox, so I guess now the ox is here. That's okay, he could just hang out there. You have a little break. Is that Andre? Andre the ox. That is quite the hitching post for the ox. Poor guy. Oh man, he's just got this wooden thing around his neck to drag the log around. All right. Can we build the chest? Not enough goods. What are we lacking in now? Still says we're missing 20. The planks are being moved between buildings right now. All right. We are now able to put in our church. I would like that. Yes, I was going to say, I want to have it face this way, I think, facing into the market square. I think that's kind of a cute spot. Oh, there's just going to be houses there. Hold on. Maybe that's not a cute spot to put it. Or is it a cute spot to put it? I can't decide. No, let's have it in the city center. I've changed my mind already. In the city center, right over here. Well, Or did I like it there? No, facing, that was a good spot. Facing onto the market square, I've decided is, yeah, we'll have it facing onto the market square. It's kind of like when you go to any of those old towns, you've got kind of the market all in front, a big square, and then the church in the back. We need an unassigned family for construction work, so I'm going to be taking a family out of here. Possibly a family out of here as well. So now we've got 2 spare families who can go help. We really need some more families to move in. It's only having these 5 families is not doing it for us. But having the church is really going to help. People are happy because they have no homelessness and they've got good food variety, and soon they're going to be happy because they have a church. Here we go. They are flattening the land, getting it prepared for our church to go in here. Now, one of the things we currently don't have, the church is being built, but one of the things we currently don't have is anyone gathering berries or stone. And there is a berry deposit over here. That's quite far away, kind of. But it might be worth to put a path going back here. How far can we get a path all the way into the woods? And then can we put a berry gatherer in here? Because it seems like something we would probably want. A forager's hut back here to gather those berries. I mean, it is quite far away, quite a journey to get into the woods, but then we could start gathering some berries. So I'm going to actually stick that at the highest priority. And then we might even put a family in there straight away, just so we can get some berries before the winter comes. All right, they are coming over. Family members join one of the settlers. So we've got a new family has started to move in. Oh, that is excellent news. Okay, we might need to have a few more of these buildings up and running. Right, the lot has been delivered that is needed by our ox. So we are just keeping an eye on this plot in the woods. So hopefully we can gather some berries before the end of the summer, because it is August already. Right, there they go, getting this built. And let's stick a family in there straight away. Actually, might even stick 2 families in there straight away. So this is the only thing we're currently working on building. And then they can go and start gathering these berries. Excellent, they are already starting to get them, which is quite a long ways to bring them back, but I think it's gonna be worth it. We do need some more food. Right, looks like we have all 7 families now moved in. So we are gonna need to actually build some more homes if we want to continue to expand. So just gonna line up 4 more slots to go in, maybe even some more on the other side. Quite a few plots have been put in over there. The church is now finished and we have a little wooden church. That's gonna make people a lot happier because they are going to have water access, church access, of course the fuel and food. The only thing we're missing now is clothing. Family members have joined one of the settlers. Oh, excellent news. We've got our new building that has just gone in. What we need is them to start bringing some regional wealth in. All right, it is October. The weather is starting to turn. The berries are seasonal, but it still seems like there's a bit of a deposit there. 98 out of 128 have been gathered. Construction has been finished on another house, so yeah, more houses going in. Oh my goodness, this is not very nice weather. We currently have food for 6 months and fuel for 5, but it is winter now, so that's gonna get us, well, I guess it's approaching winter. It's gonna get us through to the new season though, I think. I'm gonna put a family back into the logging camp. Uh-oh, winter is approaching. That is ominous. The dark clouds have begun to roll in. Another house put in though, which is good. Approval rating is up to 64%. So, why do we have homelessness? No, we don't currently have homelessness, but we've got 9 families total at the moment. Some more family members have joined, which is great. We do have more houses back here to be built. Are you guys, if winter is coming, are you still able to get some of those berries? There are 74 left to be gathered. It looks like they're still working. One of the families has made a market stall. Is there a new market stall or is that the same one? Oh, I think they're just working in the food stall now. All right, we've just got another family join us, which is great. The church bells, they are a ringing. I think we're gonna need to get in the new year, we're gonna need to get a farm in, and we're gonna need fields and a farmhouse, which I think are fairly easy to build. The construction for a farmhouse is just 3 timber, so I don't see that being a problem. The field is the flexible plot that we'll have to kind of map out. Oh my goodness, here comes the snow. So we'll have to decide. They can grow crops, including wheat, flax, and barley. I think we didn't have very good chance for flax growing or barley. Can we grow rye though? Where do we grow rye? And also, what even is emmer? I have absolutely no idea. Okay, I think these guys, the berries are dead. So we can take those out because obviously that's not going to happen in the winter time. However, the wild animals are now back at max strength. Let's put a family back in there. Let's put the hunting limit on to 10 because that should be about half the animals that are there. We'll start to get some meat going again, which is good because actually food-wise we're absolutely fine, but more is also good. we've got a few more stalls going in. So there's another food stall. This is probably with the berries. Yeah, berries and some eggs. Then we've got the firewood, and then we've got kind of more food. And what's over here? Looks like another firewood stall going in. Oh, and we've got quite a few families. So we've got kind of 4 that are currently unassigned. You can change the sound of the church bell. That's nice. We could assign a family to work in there. I don't know to what end though. Right, this looks like a fairly good spot to be putting a field. So I may stick a field in here. 1.5 Morgan. I don't know what that means. Is 1.5 Morgan's good? All right, now we need a farmhouse. A farmhouse employs families who work on the fields. The workforce is distributed proportionally in accordance with the field's set priority level. When crops are growing, they absorb certain nutrients from the soil, temporarily lowering its fertility and thus diminishing yields over time. To combat this, consider changing crop types, or even better, leaving the fields fallow for a year. Okay, so we can't do things every year, but we can do things sometimes. Now, the farmhouse has to go, I guess, next to the field or across from the field. I think across the road from the field is fine. So that's the farmhouse, and they're in charge of this field. We might be able to put in a few other fields in this area later on. We also have our stone deposit over here, which we also might want to put in somewhere. Stonecutters camp. If this is the stone deposit, I wonder if we just want to build like a little road back to it. And then maybe we can bring this road over like that or something. There we go. We've got quite a few families available at the moment. There are 5 unassigned families. I may up our logging and our foresters and our woodcutters. Just for now, we can take those people out of there later. New family members have joined. We are now at up to 13 families. We're getting our farmhouse built here. It's looking pretty good. There we go. Farmhouse is now built. Oh, we can have a lot of families in here, actually. We're going to need, I'm going to put 2 in there. We're going to take some out from other places that we maybe don't need 2 workers. All right, crop rotation. So crop type right now, I guess we'll go for wheat because that seems to be the highest fertility level we've got. And then we're to turn crop rotation on. Then we might do barley the next year because we can turn barley into malt and then turn that into ale. And then I guess we'll leave it fallow the year after that, and then we'll kind of continue off in that rotation. It's not the best, but it's okay. Okay, they are starting to get stuff in here, which is good. You may want to put some more families in here. I wonder if the berries are ready now, because I think it's like... Okay, the berries are currently growing. I don't know if that means we want to put a family in there now or not. I think no, they're still growing. We need to wait for them to be grown. Stonecutter, though, we could put a family in the stonecutters. We may want to put some more houses in as well. We've got, what, 14 out of 17 filled because a new family has just moved in. But families keep moving in, which is great. We're at 69% approval. I'm going to relocate the hitching post outside of here because I'm going to use this area in here for new houses. All right, 8 new spots for houses have gone in here. I think that will be good. How is the wheat going? It's only 43%, which is really not that high, but what can we do with the wheat is also a good question. So in farming, we've got a pasture, which provides a spot for livestock, a sheep farm, which means we could get wool, a windmill, which would convert our grain into flour, which seems like a very good idea. That seems like something we definitely want. I'm going to put that next to the farmhouse. And then there's also a communal oven, which would turn flour into bread, which I don't think we need quite yet. I mean, we could build... Oh, wait, can we build it? It only costs 2 wood, actually. That feels like it's really far away from, like, the rest of our citizens. Communal oven. I feel like it needs to be a bit more communal. We could have them bring the wheat. I guess the wheat goes into the windmill. But then does the flour go into the granary, I wonder? Yeah, they will bring the flour. Oh, they also bring the wheat in here also. So maybe we don't want to put that there either. Yeah, let's take that out. Because if they're going to be bringing the wheat into the granary, then let's have those things in town because they're going to be bringing stuff. They have to move it. At some point, they have to move it anyways. So whether they move it at the beginning or at the end, it really doesn't make a difference. So I think we'll stick a windmill here. This may be a terrible spot to put it, but it's where we're putting it. And then we'll put the town oven next to it over here. Or across... No. Next to it right there. Because yeah, they have to transport things to the marketplace at some point, so they can bring the wheat here and then it's going to go into the granary and then the windmill and communal oven are here. Otherwise, they might bring the wheat here and then have to carry all the way back to over here if that's where we were keeping our things. So I think this makes sense, possibly. Right, lots of new houses have gone in. Uh-oh. We're low on food though. We only have food for 2 months. Now the animals have been hunted down to there's just 9. Which feels like I don't want to do that anymore. But we might be able to put the berries in now. They are still growing, but let's stick one family over to get berries. Hopefully this bread starts soon. Yeah, we are running out of food. It is warning us that we are running out of food. Field of wheat still needs 59 days, which is quite a long time. They are starting to get berries though. Let's put in another 2. No, you know what? Let's put all 4 families in here. So we've got 4 families coming to mine these berries. There's only 110 though, so that's not going to last forever. We may run into some difficulties here in year 2. It is July, so we are in the heat of the summer. So you'd think we should have a good amount of food, but hopefully if we let those animals repopulate, that will keep us tied over for winter. Hopefully the berries will keep us tied over for the summer and autumn. At some point we're going to have the wheat ready, 43 more days, but we'll have to find out what happens to our little village in the next episode, because we are just about out of time for the video today. I hope you've enjoyed Manor Lords as much as I have. I think this game is awesome and is a good alternative, I think, to our settlement survival Let's Play that we used to have. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new here, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.